What's up YouTube? It's your boy Nasher. Welcome back to the channel. Now before we get started with this week's episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close and we are now 192 subs away from hitting 500 subs. And if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, because practically 100% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys are not even subscribed. So if you guys are watching the content, you like the content, and you want more of the content, but you guys have not subscribed as of yet, then be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all my social media. All my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which is basically this week's episode. But the question of the day is this: how excited are you guys for the 2025 Megatins this year? Let me know down in the comments below. And for this week's episode, that's exactly what we are going to be talking about today, is exactly that, the 2025 Megatins. And the weird thing is that we don't really... We really don't know exactly what they're gonna name it, unfortunately. They're just calling it right now the 2025 Mega Pack 10 for some weird reason. But there are a lot of big changes to these tins compared to last year's tins, which ironically enough, I actually still have my tins from last year, to which I think I still have like maybe 5 of them. Hang on guys, give me 1 second. Yeah, I think I still have like 4 or 5 of these sealed left, which is awesome. Anyway, so those were last year's tins, and even last year's tins were actually not too bad. In terms of what the start of the QCRs were, they were actually not too bad. Could they have been better? Yeah, 100%. The QCRs could have been better, but think about this. This year, there's going to be a lot of massive changes with this year's tins compared to what we got in last year's tins. So here's what the tins are supposedly are going to be looking like. Which honestly looks amazing. Which honestly they look incredible, in my opinion. But here's the official statement. Big changes for this year's tins, as you'll be able to get the annual mega packs with or without the metal tin itself, and save a little money in the process. As always, the centerpiece of the 2025 Mega Pack 10 is the three Mega Packs inside, each pack with a guaranteed variety of card rarities. This year's tins come with a new twist, though. You can get the standard metal tin, the tin, so to speak, like always, or skip the metal tin and just get the mega packs inside with the separate 2025 mega pack bundle. Either way, you'll still get your 3 mega packs, but let's look at how they're different. The 2025 mega pack tin, the tin, so to speak, comes with one mega tin, giving a whole new meaning to the heart of the cards. 3 deck dividers showing off the cool art images depicted on the metal tin. 3 mega packs, each containing a Starlight rare, a prismatic secret rare, 3 ultras, and 8 common cards per mega pack. Grab a tin to get a cool collectible tin you can store your decks in, plus brand new deck dividers to organize your cards, along with your 3 mega packs. Available at your favorite mass retailer or official tournament store. Let's see here. The 2025 Mega Pack bundle comes with three Mega Packs, which we touched on just a second ago. Grab the bundles if you're a duelist who just wants to open a lot of Mega Packs, skipping the metal tin and the deck dividers and going straight for the packs. Whether you get the tin or the bundle, your 3 Mega Packs combined will always give you a grand total of 3 Starlight Rares, 3 Prismatic Secret Rares, 9 Ultra Rares, and 24 Commons. And apparently they will be released September 5th, and they will either end it'll be $23.99 per tin or $20.99 per bundle. So you're basically saving like $3. Basically if you get the bundle, but if you want the tins themselves, you're basically paying like $24. So honestly, that's actually kind of sick. I mean, you look at you look at the what you call it. You look at if I can try and card database, here we are. So you look at if I can try and figure this out. Here we are. No, that's not it. I am trying to find, let's see, card database, Yu-Gi-Oh. Let's see. Okay, so alright, so you look at everything that we got. That if you look at everything that we got in 2024, there were so many incredible sets that we got in 2024. We got Maze of Millennia, we got Phantom Nightmare, OTS 24, which even by now, OTS 24 was actually not that bad. I mean, we got an ulti of Harvey's Feather Duster, Chaos Angel. We got some pretty cool ones, to say at the very least. So it wasn't all bad. We got Battles of Legend Chapter 1, which I still have yet to open up that stead. We ended up also getting the 25th anniversary Ultimate Kaiba set, which is basically the briefcase and the deck itself. So we ended up getting a couple of random speed duel sets, which is very funny. Legacy of Destruction, Rarity Collection 2, OTS 25, Battles of Legend Terminal Revenge, Infinite Forbidden. Let's see here. We ended up getting last year's tins, Rage of the Abyss, Quarter Century Bonanza, Crossover Breakers, Supreme Darkness, which even Supreme Darkness and also actually Supreme Darkness came out earlier this year. So throughout all of 2024, we did get some pretty good ones, and let's also not forget. Let's also not forget about the fact that we ended up also getting what structure decks did we get last year? 2024. The blue eyes structure deck was what what we got in 2024. So I mean, to be fair, we did get a lot of really good sets that nobody expected. Nobody expected us to be getting that type of structure deck. And when you look at the cards that we got in 2024, right, all the new cards, we got the new Yu-Gi-Oh support. We got a new support for Exodia. We got a couple new cards. For Dark Magician. There was a lot of incredible cards that we got, and this set, and I mean the 2025 tins. I have no doubt in my mind that this might just end up being probably one of the best, but it comes down to what the Starlight Rares are going to be. Could that become the biggest fumble for Konami? And the answer is yes, because when you look at last year's tins, when you look at last year's tins, if I can find them. If I can find it. Here we are. So when you look at the tins from last year and the QCRs that we got Blue Eyes White Dragon, we got the 4 limbs of Exodia, Toon Kingdom, Relinquish Anima, Scapegoat, Dark Magician Girl, Torrential Tribute, let's see here, XYZ Dragon Cannon, we got Red Gadget, Yellow Gadget, Green Gadget, the Steel Void Calcos, Guilty Gear Free, the Magical Steel Knight, Wing Karibo, Wake Up Your Elemental Hero, Opening of the Spirit Gates, Ruby Carbuncle, Yubel, Fortress Dragon, Honest, Light and Darkness Dragon, Red Dragon Archfiend, Eno the Supreme Magical Force, Ultimate Zolkin, Blackwing Dragon, Cosmic Blazar Dragon, XL Synchro Stardust Dragon, Utopia Double, Gimmick Puppet Giant Grinder, number 39 and 15, number 32, Shark Drake, Coach King Giant Trainer, Rank Up Magic Astral Force, Bahamut Shark, Future number 0, Utopic Draco Future, First Movement Solo, Phantom Knights of Silent Boots, Speedroid Terrortop, Orphan Scorpio, Chaos Ancient Gear Giant, Tyrant Red Dragon Archfiend, Galaxy Eye Cypher Dragon, Link Spider, Trickstar Light Stage, Pankratops, Borlo Dragon, Salamander Gazelle, Parallel Exceed, and Parallel Exceed. Those were all the QCRs that we got, and the funny thing is, out of all the QCRs, the top 6 most expensive QCRs were, I believe Blue Eyes, the 4 limbs of Exodia, and Dark Magician Girl were the top 6 most expensive cards. In fact, I believe right now the QCR for Blue Eyes, if I remember right, if I remember correctly, let's see. If I remember right, let's see. If I remember correctly, I do want to check it out. Let's see. Here we are. Rare to Collection 4. No, that's not it. Here we are. Right here. Here we are. Quarter Century Secret Rare First Edition is sitting at $43 right now. Think about that, guys. Think about that. That's crazy. In fact, I actually want to look. MP. No. There. So let's see. I believe. Dark Magician Girl is sitting at $10. Um. The limbs are sitting pretty at like $4. So I believe right now the most expensive one is I believe Blue Eyes White Dragon right now as we speak. But before those 6 cars were sitting pretty at a very high price. So that's kind of cracked, to be honest. I will say this year's tins might just end up being. Some would say that it could end up becoming a fumble. I really don't see it that way. Excuse me. In fact, I think in my opinion, the only way that it could be a fumble is if Konami gave us Starlight Rare reprints. Excuse me, that we don't need. Whether it's a Starlight Rare reprint of Neos, which we don't need a Starlight Rare reprint of Neos. What we need are reprints of cards that have never gotten a reprint even once. Not even once. And one card comes into mind, and I actually still have my copy to this day, and that is this. You guys see it? The so-called Forbidden Yu-Gi-Oh card, Elemental Hero Air Neos, which ironically enough, Ruxin34, shoutouts to him, he actually did a video on that where he conducted an interview with a guy who created a character that was based on that particular Yu-Gi-Oh card. And it's weird because I guess the guy didn't want to get copyrighted. I don't know what the deal was, but I guess it has something to do with licensing issues. And so that was the reason why Konami just basically called it, keeps calling it the Forbidden Yu-Gi-Oh card. And there's been a lot of rumors that apparently Air Neos will be getting its first reprint, but in the form of a lost art promo, which honestly is kind of bullshit in my opinion. It's complete bullshit because Air Neos is such an iconic Yu-Gi-Oh card that there have been a lot of different there have been a lot of deck profiles over the years where Air Neos was in the deck. Even a couple of my decks, that I had done profiles on in the past actually used Elemental Hero Air Neos. So in my opinion, if Konami doesn't use Air Neos as one of the Starlight Rare reprints, then yes, 100% it will definitely be a fumble. But other than that, I really don't know what else we could end up seeing. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe see a Starlight Rare reprint of like maybe Dark Arm Dragon, maybe perhaps. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that might be a bit of a stretch. Maybe the BLS Link. I know that's been looking to get reprinted again. Who knows? But I will say, this set, the 2025 tins are definitely going to be, is definitely going to be a set that we are definitely going to be looking to potentially look forward to, and I'm definitely going to be getting my hands on that set. I wanted to get my hands on Supreme Darkness, but unfortunately, I don't think my card shop, collector store, shoutouts to them by the way, has it anymore. I need to look. But as I am looking through, Oh, they still do have it. Oh, okay. So I still have some time left. Okay. Another set that I wanted to get my hands on was Retro Pack 1, but they sold out of that as well. So kind of bullshit, but it is what it is. But I will say the 2025 tins definitely gonna be looking forward to it. Not sure if it will be a fumble, but I think the only way that it will be a fumble is if Konami gives us reprints of cards that we don't need. Just in terms of the Starlight Rares. As far as the packs themselves, like what other cards we could see, literally everything we saw in 2024, we can 100% expect to see in that set. But everything else is still a mystery. But with that being said, that will do it for this week's episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue in the future, then make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.